Thank you for joining us today, and we have some special guests with us. We have Lori McDowell, which is the director. You're the director, Lori, of the Newport Navy Choristers,
Yes.
And you're alongside Jerry Culver, who is the chairman of the Newport Navy Choristers, and then we have Rob Winnig with the Newport Navy League. And we're here to talk about a really fun event, so I think I'll lead with Jerry. Jerry, fill me in.
Well, the Newport Navy Choristers have a tradition of singing "Proudly We Sing" is the title of our concert in May. And this year's especially special because of the 250th anniversary. So we're prepared. It's coming up quickly. It's going to be held on May 15th. It's a Friday at 7 p.m. at the Ocean Point Christian Church, 66 Valley Road in Middletown.
That sounds wonderful. And how many tickets are being sold for this event? How big of a space is this?
It actually holds up to 500.
Something like that.
Like
Wow.
500. We were supposed to have a concert in March, but the blizzard of 2026
Right.
caused a disaster which collapsed part of the building.
That.
Yes.
And we were forced to cancel that concert, which was a shame. But we're prepared for our Proudly We Sing concert coming up soon.
So for the people that are at home, let me in on a little bit of what Proudly We Sing, what the people that are attending can experience. How many singers?
I'm gonna turn that over to the director.
Very good.
All right. We have about 35 singers inside of our group. This is the Navy Choristers' 73rd singing season.
Wow.
And over the last 73 years, we've raised almost $500,000 for nonprofit charities here in Newport County.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and we're very proud of that. And so we pick out new beneficiaries, and this year for our May concert is going to be the Navy League. And we're going to really celebrate the country's birthday like nobody's business. So we're going to start off, with all of the Armed Forces songs and get everybody going. And we will spend time going through all of the patriotic songs that people really love. Ballad of the Green Berets. I don't know if you would know that,
sure.
but yeah. Shenandoah, America the Beautiful. We have a very special poem that was written by Johnny Cash called The Ragged Old Flag. And Roger Barnett is going to do that for us. And then in the second half of the concert, we're going to spend time walking around, singing around all of the states, as many as possible, and areas of the country, because all of the United States make up who we are, not just God Bless America, And
Right.
so we've got a little bit of everything from Oklahoma, California Dreamin', Chattanooga Choo Choo,
Ooh.
Country Road, Sweet Caroline, you name it, it's going to be there.
Sounds like fun.
And it is. It's a lot of fun, very energizing, very energizing. And then we'll end it all up with the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And we really hope that our entire audience will sing along with us on any and all of the songs that they know.
Oh, I love all of that, Lori, and
Yeah.
the energizing piece. All I can think
gosh.
about is how a multi-generational experience this could be. So,
Oh, yes.
going and taking, for me would be my mom and dad, and then my kids, and going and listening to all of this patriotic music. It's energizing, and it's a great way to spend some time with the multi-generations in your family.
Well, inside of the chorus, our youngest singers are 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
And our two oldest singers are soon going to be pressing the doorbell for the 90s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
that's
we've
great.
got several of them that are, and every age in between. So we absolutely have our singing. I mean, when my 14-year-old granddaughter goes, I love that song.
Right.
And I'm like, you know a song from the 60s? Okay, we'll go with that.
Great.
Everybody will find something that they love.
Oh, I just love that. That sounds like a really good time. Now I need to check my calendar. Make
Yes.
sure I have nothing
we'd
going
love to
on.
have
I'm a
you
hockey
there.
mom. Hockey season is done, so I think I'm in the clear.
There you go.
That's right. And so you do this, and you had mentioned, Lori, that you picked certain nonprofits and organizations to be
Yes.
able to donate to and help and assist and support. And I know that we have today a representative here, Rob, from now correct me, you need to say it for me, Rob.
So it's the Newport County Council of the Navy League of the United States.
There we go. I know you do it much better than I would.
So Navy League of the United States is a national organization. It was founded in 1902 with the support of President Teddy Roosevelt, who was a strong believer in a strong Navy, strong sea services. We are an educational and advocacy organization nationally to advocate for the role that the sea services play in our national security, in our economic prosperity, as well as global stability. And so we educate the public on what sea services do, and that the DC headquarters does some level of lobbying with Congress in Washington, D.C. And since we live in Rhode Island, there is a huge presence of the sea services, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and merchant fleet as well, here, even on Aquidncek Island. So we do a lot of support of those units that are here, helping protect us, certainly in the summer season when there's an active boating population here. Our Coast Guard's out on the water every day. The Navy has a huge educational presence here on Aquidncek Island. So we help support that through a variety of means.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. And when you got the phone call, so who made the phone call to let you know that you would be the recipient of the funds for this event?
Well, it was actually one of our members, or actually our treasurer, had ran into Lori at a separate event and renewed a relationship because we had done it, I think, years before. And so our treasurer called me and said, "You'll never guess who I bumped into." And they think they've got an available date, and they've said that it's been a while since we've been the recipient, and it's probably coming due for us to do it again. And I'll say that one of the things that we raise funds for in our group, and there's several things, we provide award support for recognizing the sailors, the Marines, and the Coast Guardsmen that are stationed around here when it's time for Sailors of the Quarter, as we like to call it, or any of the schools that are at Naval Station Newport. They have their graduation ceremonies. We provide an award for the winner of our specific award. We welcome the international students of the Naval War College with a welcome picnic right here in Portsmouth every year. Over 100 international students from 70 different nations around the world arrive in Newport every summer with their families. So we host them on here's a typical American picnic out in at Glen Park. And then we sponsor two of the Navy. Navy has youth development programs called the Naval Sea Cadet Corps. We sponsor 2 units here in Rhode Island for those youth that are aged 10 to 18 to provide some level of structure and stability in their life and put them on a good path to success.
Oh, that is wonderful. That is a very important work, and it's going on right here in our community every single year, which is exciting. And we get to combine both the patriotism of our USA 250 year with some wonderful singers with that really broad age range, which is exciting. And now, do you both participate in singing along during this concert, or do you run the show? How does this work?
I am the chairman. I am in the baritone section, and
I could sense that, Jerry.
and I'm the moving company.
He's also in our smaller group, which is called the Nautical Notes, and we take these smaller groups out to assisted living senior centers, and we sing for the population that doesn't stay up past 7:30 at night.
Great.
And so, and we love doing that. We go up to the Rhode Island Veterans Home twice a year and hit several of them around here. It's a lot of fun. He's also part of what we call our sea chanties.
Okay.
And this is a dedicated group of about 8 to 10 people that get together on a separate night from our 3-hour rehearsals, and they sing traditional sea chanty songs, and they will be singing at this concert also.
Oh, that's exciting. So all kinds of different, and I was listening to the songs that will be shared. Could you name a couple of those again, Lori? Because
sure.
Those are so much fun.
Put my eyeballs on.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, we have the Armed Forces Salute, Ballad of the Green Berets, Salute to George M. Cohan, And the sea chanties are going to be singing Wellerman and Boston Harbor. We have America the Beautiful, the poem by Johnny Cash, Ragged Old Flag, Shenandoah, Oklahoma, California Dreamin'. We have a piano duet. We have the most fantastic musicians inside of our larger group. And two of them are keyboardists. One of them is our accompanist, Chris Karen. Another one is MU1 Caleb Dinger, who is with the Navy Band. And they have worked up a piano duet like you would not believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I tried to videotape them, and they were having so much fun. The floor was jumping up and down. I was like, guys, calm down a bit. So that will be a lot of fun. A lot of sing-alongs, Country Roads, Sweet Caroline, This Land Is Your Land, and of course, Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like such a splendid evening. And it starts, again, the details. It's on May
15th, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Ocean Point Christian Church, 66 Valley Road, Middletown, Rhode Island.
That's wonderful. And how do people get tickets? Online?
They can get them online, or they can buy them at the door.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it starts at 7 and it goes until...
9,
until the party stops.
9. Yeah, until the party stops. It's safe to say between 7 to 9. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Depends on how many standing ovations they give us. No.
I love that.
Depends on how much.
It depends on how much talking Lori does.
How much talking I do.
I can tell you both have worked together for a while
Oh
now.
yeah. But I like to give the audience tidbits of information about each song.
Right.
So you don't just come in and you sit and you fall asleep.
Right.
You know, we make it very interactive with the audience so that they are part of the experience.
Oh, that is wonderful. And you'll have all ages, I'm sure, attend this event. And you've had in the past all ages attend this event. And if you're watching and you're looking for something to do with your family and your kids and bring them into the patriotic spirit that's the season, and it's the year, really. This is the year.
Yes.
It really,
Absolutely.
really is. And it's a nice way, right here on the island, to your point, is that we have so many different naval and so many different things that are going on right here in our backyard.
Exactly.
And so it's worth definitely spending some quality time putting those phones down and experiencing these great singers.
So they can go to our website, newportnavychoristers.org, and then
The Navy, it's on the Navy League, Newport Navy League website as well.
Wonderful.
And hopefully those websites will be put up on the screen. But tickets can be purchased there. There'll be a QR code on our website, easy peasy. You can purchase your tickets there. But if not, come in person. We will have people selling tickets at the door, and I believe there'll be availability. So
That's wonderful, and all the prices are here, and so you'll be able to get those prices, family prices, as well as senior discount, which is wonderful, and youth and adult different tickets as well. So, again, the whole family can come and enjoy themselves as we go into
Fun for all.
spring and summer and everything else. So, definitely happy that you were here and that you're able to share all this
Jen.
wonderful information. And we'll see you at the show, which is at Ocean Point on May 15th at 7 p.m.
thank
you
you.
very much.
Thanks,
very
Jen.
much. Thank you
Pleasure
so
being
much.
here.
Nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks.
Joining me now on East Bay Today, I've got returning guest Marianne Crittenden from the Aquidncek Food Pantry. Marianne, welcome.
Oh, so far to get here.
I know. Well, so what people might not know is the food pantry is now in the building that this PEG Access TV station
Yes.
is. So I love that you just got to walk down the hall.
Yes,
I was
we
like,
are
we need to hear.
roommates.
We need to hear from you about what's going on because you guys have just made this move over here.
Correct.
Do you like it?
It's nice. It's complicated because we went from a big space to about the same amount of space, but divvied up in 3 rooms.
Right.
But as usual, we are a well-oiled machine, and once we get a
No one's more
system down,
well-oiled than
I'll tell
the
you,
food pantry.
The volunteers are awesome.
Blown away.
Yes.
And I even think that the chaos outside, managing all of
Yes.
that's,
Yep.
you know, when I pulled up, I was like, ooh, where do I park? And they've got it. They got it.
Yep.
It's so extraordinary.
Yeah, our biggest goal was safety, not realizing, but actually experiencing the difference between having a giant parking lot that people could come in and having to try and make sure that our clientele can safely pull in, and all the Portsmouth residents and people going through can safely go through, and then divvying up parking spaces between us and the station.
Right.
So we have, the volunteers are good about that. They try and park everywhere else but here so that that space is available. But safety was our biggest worry in the beginning.
Yeah, and you're crushing it.
So far, so good.
Crushing
And
it.
the police were there in the beginning to make sure that we did it well. So
I tell you, it is always blows my mind and pulls at my heartstrings, the work that you all do and how important it is for this community.
right,
I mean, it is just extraordinary.
yes.
So you've got a lot of things to share with us. We got
Yes,
some cool things about food matching and some new numbers to share. And I mean, you hit me. I'm glad you got your notes.
I have to.
Thank you for bringing notes. There's too much.
There's too much for
goodness.
me to keep it all, and I'll
So-
throw out the wrong things.
Yeah.
So if we were looking at totals, because I like to tell everybody where we're at, we do about, right now, 150 families, and that's many more people,
Every
of
week.
course, every week. Now, I can give you the totals for February, and that was only 3 weeks because of the lack of plowing. Again, safety being our first concern. The last week of February, we were not able to open because there was no safe place for people to drive in and or park.
Right.
So we were not open the Wednesday and Friday of the last week of February. So in 3 weeks, we did 380 families, and that would include 1,237 people, and out of that, 392 were children. So that's what we're doing in a 3-week period, and we had just opened.
Right.
So we didn't even, there's still people who will, even though
Like
we
figuring
handed
it out,
out
yeah.
little maps and everything in their bags, still people aren't sure where Chase Road is. So we still have people coming
137
back.
Chase Road. Let's say it.
137
Shout it from the
Chase
rooftops.
Road. Yes, we're neighbors with the TV station.
Yes, right? And
Yes.
it's just what, north of the post office.
Right, usually you say the old Cox building and everybody knows, but if you're not from here,
Yeah.
we just use the post office as that little marker and just
Yeah.
So far so good, and again, we've had a lot of people come in. For new families, just to give you an idea, last week we did 15 new families between Wednesday and Friday, and this week we're still working right now. We're open until 4, and we're already up to 14 new families for the week. So that's a lot. And the majority of those families are between 4 and 5 in their families. So that's how many people we're talking about. So again, we're trying to cover everybody's insecurity the best we can. The majority of our food is not necessarily to feed them for the week, but to stretch what they have for the week. And we believe we're doing a good job at that. And then, of course, next week being the first week of April,
With Easter around
with
the corner.
Easter around the corner and other holidays, whatever holiday it is, just spring in general, our big goal at this point, this holiday season, is to give everybody a dozen eggs. Because presently, if you're a small family, we give you a half dozen. If you're a large family, we give you a whole dozen, only because of the cost of eggs. So for the Aquidncek Food Pantry, our goal was to make sure we could give everybody a whole dozen eggs next week. And by accomplishing that, yes,
Can we have a little
Yes.
applause for that? Yeah.
better yet, let's applaud the Portsmouth Business Association, because when we put out our drive, we had people step up, and we had John Vitt, who gave us 20 dozen, and Atria gave us 20 dozen. Clements Employee Food Drive, they gave us 40 dozen. ESHI Builders gave us 20 dozen. Two Gal Cocktails gave us 20 dozen. And we were aiming for about 200 families. That's usually what we do during a holiday week of distribution. So we're almost there. So we will
Wow.
go out and buy more eggs, and
Wow, thank you to all
just,
those people.
It's awesome.
You know, I tell you, you're the biggest thanker Of all the people I host, there's nobody that thanks people more than you, and I freaking love that.
No.
And you come with your list, and you're like,
got to make sure we give the kudos out.
right? Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes.
When we put it out there,
That's what we got,
I'm telling you,
gratitude,
the,
right?
the residents of Portsmouth, as soon as something goes up on Facebook or anything, they come running with checks or money or donations or snacks for the kids or whatever it is we need. If Ann, the vice president, puts that out there on Facebook, or Marcella, who's also on the board with the Portsmouth Business Association, they put it out there, and the residents of Portsmouth and the businesses of Portsmouth come running to help us, and it's amazing. It's amazing. That's my my count on
I got the chills.
humanity.
I got the
I
chills.
know.
We got to count on humanity,
Yes,
right? Because it's
yes.
so hard
Can't
right
give
now.
up. Can't give up on
It's
humanity.
so hard. So yes, yes.
So just drive through Portsmouth and you'll
Count your
get your count
blessings.
back, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that I did want to mention is the 401 Gives is coming up in April 1st, and it actually starts at 6 a.m. on the 31st of March, and then it ends at 6 p.m. on the 1st of April. And you can get to the 401 Gives donation through our website, which is aquidncekfoodpantry.org, or our Facebook, again, Aquidncek Food Pantry. 401 Gives, you'll see it coming through in your mail for other organizations. We're just throwing it out there. If you could help us, that would be wonderful. We got in at the end last year, like right at the end, throwing it out there. So we did get money last year, and we're hoping that if it gets out there, enough people will help us out.
Well, that's such a fantastic program through the United Way, and they
absolutely.
support all nonprofits,
Yes.
and it's just a great way to support your favorites,
Right.
and the ones that are most in need. So,
Right.
yay!
I just figured I'd come up and look really sad, so you could pick us.
We're on to
Yes,
you. We're
yes.
on to you. I love that you're down the hall. I hope you come in like every week, and we just do a little update. And
Okay, because I got the numbers. I got
okay,
the numbers.
okay. What hit me?
And the last thing, or that I wanted to at least talk about, is Robin's Egg, which is the children's consignment and other shops for children. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar exactly with everything they have there, but they're having a food drive from now until April 1st, and whatever is dropped off and or donated to the food drive, they are going to match whatever you guys give
they're
when you're
doubling
walking
it,
by.
huh?
They're going to give the same thing. So they will match all the food donations that, or monetary donations, I'm sure, that you donate at the store. They will match it, and they will bring it to us by April 1st so that we can hand it out for that first week of April in
generous.
order for the holidays week, for lack of a
So
better
that's
term.
Robin's Egg.
Robin's Egg, yes, at 1016 East Main Road.
Okay, amazing.
Yes.
What else? Did you get it all in those
I do
notes?
believe. I do.
Well, all right. I'm going to expect you back next week when we film again, and we'll have
I
some
will
more
try
updates
and get some more updates,
and
yes.
everything. Thanks for all the work that you do,
Well,
and the whole team.
and-
It's really it's special to be here and almost hear it happening down there, and it's so cool.
Yeah. No, they're doing a great job, and our volunteers are awesome. And again,
And you live and
they
breathe
go-
this. You're doing this. I feel like I've known you now for years,
Yeah, it
and
does
it's like
seem that
this
way,
is your
doesn't it?
jam.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. We do a good thing,
Yes, you do.
and we do it with a lot of people's help. So there's a lot of people that care a lot. So we're very blessed here. We really are.
Yeah. Portsmouth is a magical place.
It is a magical place. I'm telling you, I can write it down. I can vouch for the residents of Portsmouth.
100%.
So, yeah, we're doing a great job.
Well, Marianne, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
I'll
me.
see you. I'll see you
yeah,
very
down
soon.
the hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
All
need a
right.
snack, just
right.
come down.
Go get to work. Go get to work.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you very much for
you're-
having us again.
You're very welcome.